What if, in a single impossible moment, Earth simply stopped rotating? No slowdown, no friction, no time to grab onto anything, just an instant dead stop. 1 second you're standing on the ground, the next you're moving eastward at over 1,600 kilometers per hour, because the planet under your feet has halted while you have not. Everything on Earth not bolted to the crust, people, cars, oceans, entire forests, would be hurled forward like debris launched from a cosmic slingshot. The atmosphere, still moving at full speed, becomes a planet-wide hurricane of unimaginable force. Winds stronger than any storm in history tear across the continents, flattening buildings, ripping trees from the ground, and sandblasting the landscape with shards of rock, metal, and anything once standing upright. The oceans do not stay in their basins. Momentum sends them sweeping across continents in walls of water kilometers high, drowning entire regions in minutes. Coastlines disappear instantly, not from rising seas, but from oceans that have temporarily become horizontal tsunamis. Rivers reverse direction, lakes slosh out of existence, and entire marine ecosystems are thrown across landmasses like spilled paint. Cities vanish beneath the surge, leaving behind shattered ruins scattered with the remnants of everything swept away. As the dust settles, if you can call it settling, the world enters its second stage of destruction, the creation of two permanent sides of Earth. Without rotation, one hemisphere faces the sun endlessly, while the other is locked in eternal night. The day side becomes a scorched wasteland. Temperatures rise far beyond human survival. Oceans boil off into the sky, and the atmosphere thickens with steam and burned particles. Even the ground begins to crack under relentless heating, turning continents into glowing plains of molten rock. On the night side, it's a different kind of doom. Temperatures plummet until the air itself begins to freeze. Oceans solidify into expanding continents of ice, stretching hundreds of meters thick. The darkness becomes permanent, broken only by faint auroras swirling through the frozen sky as Earth's magnetic field struggles to survive the chaos. Between these two extremes lies a narrow twilight ring, eternal sunset. This dim belt becomes the only region where life could theoretically cling on, though conditions are still brutally harsh. Constant storms rage as warm air from the bright side collides with icy air from the dark side. Winds carve landscapes into jagged sculptures, and any remaining bodies of water churn endlessly between liquid and ice. Human infrastructure collapses completely. Satellites fall out of orbit as atmospheric drag changes. Power grids fail, and global communication is reduced to silence. Survival becomes a desperate struggle in a world where nature has rewritten every rule. Some humans escape underground, others seek refuge in the narrow temperate band, and a few attempt to build shelters capable of surviving the eternal extremes. Over centuries, Earth might find a strange new equilibrium. The day side burns into a lifeless desert. The night side becomes a frozen monument, and the twilight belt evolves into a narrow cradle of habitability. And above this strange, fractured world hangs a quiet, unmoving sky. No sunrise, no sunset, just a planet forever frozen in the moment it lost its spin.